Hi. Well, here we go again. Once again, the memory demon list is the way I source these levels that I put on the wheel, which I will leave a link to in the description. Last time, I beat Spooky Ghost, Xanthic Alpha level number too many, Being Outside, an Inhuman Experimentation Lab, Dislikes, a painful pre-drop, and a fantastic Devil Vortex remake. No way! Let's spin the wheel again, I guess. Spinny Time. V2, V3? Okay, can live with the V2, V3. Okay, I can't get Creeper Force, that's... Oh, but I can get Deadlock V3. Oh, I didn't look at this list. Oh, this is garbage. Oh, this is bad. No. Okay, thank fuck I didn't have to do Theory of Visible V2. Fuck that shit. Geometrical Dummy V2, I have no clue what that is. Let's travel back in time to when this level was considered good, I guess, which was in early 2.0. Oh, come on. This is a very old buffed remake of Geometrical Dominator with worse decoration and worse gameplay. I have no clue how they managed to do that, but they f***ed up both. Or, well, I'm sorry. It's a Geometrical Dummy buff, of course. I mean, some of the new gimmicks are kind of cool, like sticking to the roof with the robot here, or having to not hit any of the toggle orbs in the UFO. But sadly, this level has a very common disease of the time, which I would like to call early 2.0-ism, aka it sucks ass because of moving objects and bad rainbow blocks. It does give this level a lot of character, and especially a lot of bugs. Jesus Christ, this level doesn't work. Of course, that is expected for the time, but that doesn't make this level any less bad. By far, the hardest part of this entire level is this click right before the build-up of the drop, where it goes that part. For some reason, this click is not a buffer, which is ridiculous. Why? Why is this a timing? It's so tight. It's like 3 frames. A lot of issues like this do hold this level back a lot more than I would like it to. On top of that, I got absolutely trolled by this level, so that didn't help. 4 out of 10. Spinning again. So that was dreadful. Are you f***ing kidding me? Oh my god, this is bad. Oh no. Reduction. Reduction, it is. Me. Do you see the problem with this one? If you don't, it's the fact that this level is hot, steaming garbage. Like, what the f***, man? There's a reason this is in an awful pack. But whatever, don't judge a book by its cover, I guess. Instead, judge it by the hot, steaming garbage gameplay that it lays out in front of you. I'd rather melt down makeup products into a bowl and then drink it than beat this shit. The ball at the end is by far the hardest part as well, with these couple of clicks being ridiculously tight for no reason. It's so stupid. The ending of this level feels like a war crime. Like, doing this in World War II would have been like, wow, that's f***ed up, dude. This is probably just a torture method in North Korea at this point. That's how f***ing weird and stupid and awful this level is. Reduction is just awful. There's really no other way to spin it. But there are some redeeming qualities, like the fact that everything becomes consistent after a while, except for the ending, of course. I did end up enjoying this level, and I have no clue how. 7 out of 10. No, I'm not joking. Spin the wheel of fun once again. Wheel time, wheel time. Oh, newest? Okay. Easy. Non-extremes, of course. Fuck the extreme demons. Gamer. And not the extreme. SGR 180620. What a cult classic. I beat somebody's OnlyFans password. SGR 180620, which is a very catchy name, by the way, is a very pure memory level that got released not too long ago, which is why it's the most recent non-extreme memory level on the list. Of course, at the time of me beating this is a very polished level. Of course, compared to the last level, it's very polished. Even Eker Hacker version 2 is polished compared to the last level. Come on. And that level is made up of sticks and mud. What the f***? How are you less polished than that? Anyway, onto this level now. There are barely any bugs in this, which is very impressive. Though it does have some absolutely fucking dumb timings. Like, just don't make these types of, like, block falls into your levels. Just never do that. It's so bad. Don't do it. If you do decide to, Santa will give you a spanking this year. What do you think of that? Most of this level is actually not very hard demon gameplay, except for this one ship, which basically is the only reason it actually stays a hard demon together with these stupid jumps. Either way, I was pretty neutral on this level. I didn't feel very strongly about it either way. 5 out of 10. Spinning the wheel again. Woohoo! Spinny spin time. Damn it. Okay, so I skipped Zoro's Step V3 because I hate that level. So I'm gonna respin for that one. Shortest. Don't be Step again. Fuck, I think that's Speedcore. Oh god, don't be Speedcore. Oh, I will fucking regret my entire life if it's Speedcore. A to Z, I guess. I'm beating Speedcore. Speedcore is a very, very, very bad level. It's one of the shortest demons in the entire game, as long as you remove the speed portal at the start of the level to reveal that it's actually only 50 seconds or so. For the time, Speedcore was actually the absolute shortest insane demon in the entire game, being less than 50 seconds. I did have to beat this on a bug fix copy because this level is really old, and look at the gameplay, it's not well bug tested, come on. That is also why the coins are bronze in my completion instead of silver, for those wondering. And I didn't want to beat this on 60 hertz because of this ball that is repeated like 6 times for no good reason at all. A lot of people say this is one of the easiest insane demons in the entire game, but nobody recommends it. And I was wondering why, so I beat the level after getting it for the roulette. And I understand why now. Good lord, this level is so annoying. These ball parts that you see all over the place are so poorly made. You have to buffer every single click, and it's like 9 CPS, 9 click bullshit. It's so bad. If you don't buffer one of these clicks, you die, by the way, which is why it's so poorly made. After that, you get usually a UFO or a wave part, which are a lot more manageable, but still they are not very fun to play, to be completely honest. This first cube thankfully does get consistent after a while, even though it still hurts your hand because you have to like do these hold release clicks the entire time, which really strains your hand if you have to do them like every single attempt. Of course, this is a memory level, and as you can see, pretty much every single part has some bullshit invisible thing. Especially the ball parts have a lot of invisible blue pads. These blue pads make up a very big majority of why these ball parts suck, by the way. Because they are completely invisible, they half audio into the worst gameplay you've ever played in your entire life. Thank the last 30% is just holding and clicking twice. Not to mention the deco, which I do think speaks for itself. It's an ice train beyond belief, and it looks like absolute hot steaming garbage. This part was the only reason I didn't give this a negative enjoyment rating, by the way, because the rest of this level is irredeemably horrible. 2 out of 10. If you respect your hand, don't beat this. Spin time! Post Infernoplex me here. Not Infernoplex. Post Speedcore me here. That was awful. Can't be worse than that. It literally can't be. That was the worst. Easy demon. Thank finally got something that isn't medium, hard, or insane demon. Good lord. Okay, Google. Pick a number. Moon Adventure. Okay, we're beating Moon Adventure then. Hey, look, it's surprisingly decent. Wow, that's a change of pace from Speedcore. This is a very slightly above average Xanthic Alpha easy demon. This level has beautiful art everywhere, like these Kanye West crucifixes. The Xanthic? What the bro, that's so messed up. What? I didn't really think there were any real bad parts in this level, though there were some very uninteresting parts here, such as the ending, which, like, what? Why did you make this? It's so boring. Though the level is very first half heavy, I think that's totally fine in this case. Besides the Kanye West cross situation, I don't think there's much wrong with this level. 7 out of 10. Spinny, spin, spin. Next spin. No. Oh no. Why? Already beaten Supreme Lab Origins. Not Bug Force. I'm not beating Bug Force. Astro Agent. I have no clue if that's good or not. Yay, Robbug time. Woo! Yay! I'm beating a Robbug level, also known as jumping off of a plane without a parachute. I fluked this one from 31 though, so I didn't have to do that. Yes! Parachute deployed. For once, I actually don't have to say anything bad about a Robbug level. Did you believe that? Really? Wow, you are really a pushover, aren't you? This level still kind of sucks. Very weird balancing, especially with this very weird duel and this UFO gap, which is really hard. But besides that, it's actually totally fine. This is probably one of Robbug's more playable levels. I mean, Chloe is also a level that he made. Just look at this. What the bro? Besides that, it's a pretty decent level by the guy who made Supreme Lab Origins. So yeah, no bias at all, besides my fluke. 8 minus out of 10. Spinning! Okay. Shout out to Safe Space for being scum of the earth. Love you, homie. Anyway, this level is a cluster and a half. The first wave and the second wave are impossible. They are so stupidly hard. But after that, the level just gets significantly easier for some reason. Like, why? Like going from the worst thing ever to the worst thing ever, but at least it's not that difficult. Besides that, there are some very ugly looking colors and some very weird moving objects. These are obviously early 2.0 stuff, which means they look like absolute ass. Hey, at least there's also a very difficult to memorize wave in here. Why? What is this level? This also has a part that basically just borrows its entire gameplay structure from Devil Vortex for some reason, and I don't know why. Some clarity can be nice every now and then, you know? Explain! For some reason, a lot of these very bad levels have very easy endings, like they were hack verified or something, just a guess. Besides some other horseshit elements, such as invisible shit, this is definitely Sir Hadoken's worst level ever, which is a pretty big feat because he has some absolute stinkers. I also didn't even like this level sarcastically, which is a very rare thing for me. 4 out of 10. That sucked ass. Pretty much none of the levels were any sort of fun, and on top of that, the most difficult levels were also some of the worst I've ever beaten. Next month has to be better, but that's for next time.